Hello and what's up, guys? I'm truly Corey, and today I'm talking about candlestick charts. Okay, in this video, we'll be learning how to read candlestick accurately. So, for a brief introduction, if you are new to trading and you want to learn the art of technical analysis, you want to know how to analyze the markets, how to predict price movements technically, the first thing you need to do is to be able to read the price chart. Now, the price chart can be represented in various forms, but the most used form of reading the price chart is candlestick. That's why it's important for you to learn how to read the candlestick charts. Now, aside from candlestick charts, we have the line charts, the bar charts, and others. But for this video, we'll be looking at the candlestick. Now, the first thing I want us to know is that for every price chart, there are two types of candlesticks. The first is the bullish, and the second is bearish. And these two candlesticks are represented with two different colors. Sorry, I'm fast. I want to make this video as short as possible. The bullish candlesticks can be represented with a white or green. For my price here, for the sake of this video, I'm using white and black candles because that's what I prefer. But the bullish candle here is the white candle. But in some other charts, it could be a green candle. But depending on your personal preference, you can set it to whatever color you like. The bearish candle is the black candle. For some other charts, it is usually the red candles, but it also depends on your personal preference. Now, what is the meaning of bullish and bearish? Bullish simply means a candlestick that adds an increase in price for a particular period of time, while bearish simply means a candlestick that adds a decrease, a lowering in price for a particular period of time. Now, if you look at this white candle here, these two white candles, can you see them? One, two. Okay, you see that the first one started here. The first white candle started here and it got up here. Now the second white candle started here and got higher. That's to show you that there was an increase in price in the two candles. Now let's take a look at the black candles, which are the bearish candles. Started here, went as low as this place. The second one started, went lower. So whenever there is a decrease in price, the candlestick takes the bearish nature, and when there is an increase in price, the candlestick takes the bullish nature. Now let's go into an in-depth analysis of candlesticks. Okay, so I already prepared something here. Okay, so remember I said we have two types of candlestick, the bullish candlestick and the bearish candlestick. For this video, the bullish candlestick is at the right and the bearish is at the left. The bullish is represented with the green color and the bearish is represented with the red color. So now regardless of the nature of the candlestick, every candlestick gives us four vital information, and that's what makes it vital. The first one is the open price. The second is the close price. The third is the high, and the fourth is the low. Now this is what makes candlestick more important. For every candlestick that you see, there are there are two parts of the candles. We have the wick and the body. The wick, as in this case, this is the wick. This is the first wick. This is the second wick. You see, for the red candle, this is the wick, and this is those things that look like stick on top of the candle is the wick, and we have the body that takes the color. This is the green for the bearish. This is the body. Bullish. This bullish, the green is the body. The bearish, the red is the body. So we have the wick and the body. Now, what the body tells us is the area that price moved. For example, let's take the bullish example. Price opened here. Price opened here and price closed here. Now this thing is telling us the range at which price moved for a particular period of time. Now peradventure, maybe when price opens and comes to close here, before it's closed, price might have done something, might have gone higher and came back. So immediately price goes higher, it will have a body, but when price comes lower, it will be left, it will leave a wick in that area instead of a body, because price is no longer there, but price was there. So that's why that wick is there. Now look at this. Maybe let's say price went lower but came back to the open position. The moment when price was still here, it will have a complete candle. It will have a candle body, but the instant price leaves, it turns to a wick. Why? Because price is no longer there. So the same thing with the bearish example. This is the close, this is the open. So now immediately price open, let's say price went higher a bit and left, meaning it will leave a wick, then goes lower, goes lower to this point. Well, it didn't close at this point, it came back and closed at this point. So meaning this area where there was price before, price will be leaving a wick to close here. So the range is given to us by the body, while the places where price has reached, but price is no longer there, is shown to us by the wicks of the candle. Now, if you notice that there is a difference in position of the open and close price. For the bullish candle, the open price is lower than the close price, while for the bearish, the open price is higher than the close price. Take this for example. The open price is low, but the market increased in price. So in most cases, an increase is represented with green. That's why the bullish candles are always green. So there is an increase in price for the bullish candle. That's why it's called a bullish candle. Now for the bearish candle, there is a decrease in price, and the price, when like open price is high, then the market goes lower, meaning the market fell. So in most cases, it is represented with red. That's why red is mostly used for the bearish candle. Now let's go to our charts. Remember, for this chart, I'm using black and white. Black for the bearish, green and white for the bullish. Now look at my chart. Okay, look at how they work. Look, we have bullish, here, a special type of candle. Then we have a bearish. So this special type of candle, if I zoom it out, you also see that it is bullish. This candle here, this candle is called, you see that it is bullish, but it is a special type of candle because it is having less bodies than the wick, but we won't be discussing that in this video. But I'm just trying to help you to see how they interrelate, the bullish and the bearish candles. Now I'll be going lower to the 1 minute time frame for you to see how candlesticks actually form. Okay, so this now will be forming a new candle. So you see a new candle is forming. If you look to this side of the chart, you see, if you look to this side, you see a countdown. That's the amount of time left to finish forming that candle. So showing the movement for a period of 1 minute. Maybe because you see price, it means that price opened there, price opened here, and price is now going lower. As you can see, this candlestick does not have a wick. Why? Because price did not go above the open price and it did not go lower than the close price. That's why it's having a complete body. But this happens mostly in the lower time frames. Now let me explain what time frame is. Okay, so you will notice that when I was defining a candlestick, I said a candlestick is formed in a particular period of time. I did not mention if it is 1 day, 1 month, or 1 week, or 1 hour, or any time. Okay, so the reason is because you can set your candlestick chart to any time frame. What time frame simply tells us is the time taken for one candlestick to be formed. For example, I'm on the 1 minute time frame now. Each of these candlesticks are formed within 1 minute. You see, this one was forming. Now we have left it. This is the current one forming now. You see, it will go to the next one after 1 minute. Now you see, you have gone to a new candle. So every 1 minute, a new candle will be formed. So what if I go to the 3 minutes time frame? It simply means that for every 1 minute, for every 3 minutes, a new candle will be formed. What if I go to the 5 minute time frame? For every 5 minutes, a new candlestick will be formed. Meaning that all these candlesticks you see on my chart here are formed on the 5 minutes, are formed in 5 minutes. Now what if I go to the 15 minutes? For every 15 minutes, a new candle will be formed. Meaning all the candles you can see here are formed in the 15 minutes. Okay, let's go higher to 1 hour. You see, all these candles here are formed in 1 hour. Let's go higher to like 4 hours. Any time frame you want to use, any available time frame, the candlestick, each candle will be formed according to that time frame. Now, what is the difference between these time frames now? These time frames, the higher the time frame, the bigger the picture. So let me show you what I mean. You see, on the 1 day, this is the 1 day. Let me highlight these 2 candles and see how many candles it will affect on the 1 hour. You see how I'm highlighting it? Just 2 candles. Let's go down to the 1 hour and see how many candles it will affect for a better explanation. Okay, how many candles? You see the area is affected. So it simply means that for that 1 hour for this 1 hour candle, all these candles were formed for these 2 candles to be formed on the daily time frame. How many hours makes 1 day? 24 hours makes 1 day. Then how many hours will make 2 days? 24 times 2, which is 48 hours. Meaning if I come here and I count the amount of candles I have here, I should have approximately 48 candles. Now let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Not yet up to 48 candles. Why? Because the second candle is still forming. If you look at the price countdown here, the time countdown on this place. Look, can you see the countdown? So it shows that the second candle is still forming, but by the time it's finished forming, the candle that will be formed in the period of these 2 candles on the 1 day time frame, if I go to the 1 hour time frame, the candles that will be formed should be approximately 24 in number. So that's that about candlestick. Now I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, I will urge you to like and subscribe to my channel so that you can benefit from every subsequent video I release. Yeah, stay tuned. Kowi loves you. Thanks for watching.